Hello, my name is Ben Root. I'm with the Lean Learning Academy. And this is the fourth podcast in our series about learning lean. And today we're going to talk about the 5 lean principles. But first, let's review the first 3 lessons. So what is lean? First of all, lean is a system. It's not just an event or a one-time activity, a training activity, but it's a system. It's a way to manage the entire system of your production or manufacturing or office service. And you monitor it from the time that the customer places the order and then as it flows through production, including the parts from the outside suppliers. You monitor that whole system until there's a finished product that reaches the customer. So why lean? Why is lean important? Lean's a proven system that helps business and companies improve their quality, reduce costs, improve productivity, and reduce safety issues. And they do that continuously. That's the continuous improvement. It doesn't just happen once. It's not a big event or a big training exercise. But it's really a new way of life, a new way of looking at things. So where did NUMMI come from? Well, it was a joint venture between General Motors and Toyota in an automobile plant in Fremont, California. And it was called NUMMI, New United Motor Manufacturing Incorporated. You can hear the story of NUMMI in our podcast number 3. And there's also a podcast in that lesson that was done by NPR Radio on This American Life about the story of NUMMI. So where does the Lean Learning Academy fit into all this? Well, we're a lean coaching group, and we use the lean tools to help clients improve their quality and to help reduce costs and improve productivity and reduce safety issues. As I mentioned earlier, there are 5 lean principles. These were developed by Dr. Toyota and Mr. Teiichi Ono many years ago, probably 50, 60 years ago. And they're still valuable today. And I want to cover these 5 over the next 5 podcasts. First one we're going to talk about today is defining value. Do what the customer is willing to pay for. And then it talks about value stream mapping, learning to see the value stream and creating flows, see that product flows through the value stream. We'll also be talking about establishing a pull system and also continuous improvement. Many of these terms are new, but we'll cover them and try to make them easy to understand as we can. For today's lesson, I want to talk about the first principle, and that's defining value. Doing what the customer is willing to pay for. Sometimes we think we're doing what the customer pays for, but when we talk to the customer, we find out that's not the case. I can remember back at NUMMI, we made about 400 cars a day and 400 cars in the evening, so about 800 cars in one day. And you can imagine the number of parts and pieces and material that comes in every day for making 800 automobiles. And all of these parts used to come in cardboard and they were wrapped in plastic, some of them were put in plastic bags, and then into cardboard. And we had a crew of team members, and all day long, their job was to unwrap these products and then to discard all that plastic and cardboard. And of course, that was hard to do. You had to put it in dumpsters, and then they had to smash it down. And then we had to pay to have somebody take that away. That added no value to our customers. And so Toyota and General Motors decided, let's do a program where we're going to work with the suppliers and see if we can get all our parts coming in and not having them in containers, not having them in boxes or in plastic wrap. And they did that. It took over a year to have it in place, maybe even longer than that. But at the end, the difference of not having to pay all those people to unwrap and throw away cardboard. And plus the suppliers also probably saved on that. So I think that's a pretty good illustration of defining value from the customer. Does the customer really want what you're doing? Maybe you could save some money and you could save some time. And that's what the Lean Learning Academy does, is try to teach team members to look at this from a team member point of view. And if we can get hundreds of team members doing continuous improvement, that's when the magic begins to happen. For a complete description of the 5 principles, click on this link below, or you can just copy it and paste it in your browser. And if you do that, we will send you free a new Lean principle each day to study or to teach your team members. One of the last things I wanted to talk to you about is our Introduction to Lean, the 5S Workplace Organization course. It's a great opportunity for a team of team members who are new to Lean to learn to not only learn what Lean is, but to practice Lean in their work organization. And part of this is taught online, but we also have a weekly meeting where all the team members can come online and they can learn from other teams and other areas that are doing Lean. And it's a great opportunity to learn from each other and to share what they're doing. So take a look at this also. I've put the link in there, and that's the link is for the Lean Teaching Academy's page to the Introduction to Lean 5S Workplace Organization. So if this video has been a help to you and has stirred up some interest in Lean or teaching your people Lean, contact us. There's no charge for that. And what we do is the basic things. We help you improve quality. We help you reduce costs. We help you improve productivity and reduce safety issues. And when you do that, you begin to develop that continuous improvement culture. So I'd like to thank you for joining us. I hope you visit us again soon. I try to do a podcast once a week, and they're just a few minutes long, and each one will have a new Lean concept for you to share with your team. And if you think we can help you or help your team, give us a call or send us an email. Or contact information is listed here. Again, there's no charge for that. We'd love to talk to you and see if we can help you. Look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, have a great week. Goodbye.